And we back. What's up, y'all? This is episode 52, 100 Simple Life Truths. I am your host. I am your host. And we here. We here. We passed the halfway mark. We get into it. I took yesterday off. I think I took 2 days off, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know when the last time I recorded, to be honest with y'all. I've been, life happens. Gotta deal with life. So I am back. I am going to record today. I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to do. I just got home from work. It is September 6th. It is September 6th, 5 p.m. I just got home from work. Which glasses I think I should wear? I like these with this John. This one is nice. I should go back to the other birds. These bird berries right here. I like these Johns too. Or should I just stay with this one? I think I'm gonna rock these joints right here. I think these ones got the best prescription in them. Life been lifing, but I'm here. I'm alive. I'm survived. And yeah, we're gonna get right into this. This is episode 52, 100 Simple Life Truths. And what I gotta say, we here. I hope y'all come in. I hope y'all learn something about yourselves today. I hope life is good. I really hope life is good for y'all. I really, really do. You know why? Because I care. I care about the people that care about me. So if you care about me, I care about you. And even if you don't care about me, I care about you. I care about you. I want you to be good. Because while you good, that's more reason for me to be good. And then we just gonna be good together, even if we apart. Feel me? So this one, episode 52, is titled Don't Let Someone Else Write Your Story. That's pretty obvious. Write your own story, walk your own path, create your own memories. Don't let somebody tell you what you need to do. You know, some people got parents that force them into a certain direction to follow into their parents' footsteps, or they got friends that force them into the direction to be with them, or in terms of like a friend might hold you back, or a friend might even push you. A friend might even push you to go further down the path that you don't want to go down. But it may be a path that your friend thinks will excel you, but in all actuality, it's not what's best for you, and only you can know what's best for you. So, I'm getting a call. I don't know who that is. So, what you need to do is 100% write your own story, create your own path, and learn yourself so that you can so you can make your story the best version for you. Don't don't live someone else's story because the characters might not be the same. You're the main character in your own story. You can't jump into someone else's story and be the main character in their story. So here it is. It's your story. Don't let someone else hold the pen. Agreed. Sometimes I make decisions and ask myself, is this the right thing to do? I don't know anyone else doing that. Am I normal? Excuse me. That's a great question to ask yourself. That's a great question to ask yourself, because sometimes, like, even with this series that I'm doing, it's like not necessarily I don't see anybody doing it, because there's plenty of other series on YouTube or whatever the case may be. But in my immediate circle, I do things a little unorthodox, and there is no such thing as normal. Whatever you're doing in your life is normal, as long as you're not hurting somebody else, you're not lying, deceiving, and being I was gonna say unholy, but being like not good, like in a general sense, then you're normal. You're normal as long as you got good ambitions, you want to excel, you want to move forward in your own personal life, not necessarily bring anybody with you, or even if you do want to bring somebody with you, as long as you have great intentions deep down inside, then you're normal. It's the evil people that have bad intentions or want to see other people feel that I would say is not normal, because it's not normal. Then he goes on to say, "There's no such thing as normal." I just said that. I really need to start. This is episode 52, and without fail, I would say something, and then he would say it, or I will read it, because, like I said, I may read the title sometimes, but I never read the chapters before I record. So I just go based on how I feel as I'm going through it. This is a book that I want to read. I might do a series on that one next. It's called The Intelligent Investor. The Intelligent Investor. I might get into that one. But he goes on to say there's no such thing as normal. You are who you are. What makes you interesting are the unique things you say, do, and think. All those unique actions make up your unique story. All those unique twists and turns in your story make it worth reading. Yes. Story this don't make the story you don't want the story to be boring, so you want to enjoy it until it comes to an end. Your story, unfortunately, everybody's story comes to an end, but you want to enjoy it and you want to rock it out and make the best of it as you read it. Sorry, I literally just got off of work. I literally just got in the house and said, I didn't even take my jacket off. I came right to the studio and was like, I'm about to record because I felt the need to. Felt the need to. So if I yawn a couple more times in this, excuse me. Y'all can hold me accountable. It's unprofessional, but I'm just being my authentic self. I'm just being the real me. He goes on to say, some folks search for happiness by making money, others by building bridges, others by finding love, others by saying mean things on YouTube. It doesn't matter if you ever find it, as long as you're choosing your own journey. Agreed. Agreed. As long as you're on a path and you're working towards something, that's the best part. Whether you achieve it or you don't achieve it, having something to work towards and live for is the best part. So do that. Have a goal, or have a search for happiness. Search for happiness. Even though happiness is fleeting, every time it goes away, you gotta search for it again. Nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong lifestyle. If it's a lifestyle that makes you feel the most alive, you've been afforded very limited time on this planet. Use that time wisely. Wisely for some may not be wisely for others, and that's okay. Yeah, don't live off of other people's ideas. Don't live off of it. Some people may some some homeless people enjoy being homeless. Living, not having no bills, no responsibilities, not knowing what the next day brings. If you know what I mean. Some homeless people really enjoy that. Like they feel like that's where they're supposed to be. And then you got millionaires and billionaires that enjoy the way they live. So if you could take advice from a billionaire, or you can have a billionaire tell you how you're supposed to live, then you also have to give credence to the homeless person too, because everyone's opinion is, I guess, somewhat equal. We're all humans at the end of the day. So just like how I said, you can't take the glory and not take the criticism. If you're gonna value someone's opinion, you gotta evaluate the negative and the positive versions of those opinions. So he goes on to say, once you determine and create your purpose, you may even find multiple roads to take you to that same spot. Bro, I literally just was talking about this in like the last maybe 2 episodes about having your purpose, but someone may take the left and someone might take the right, and you both gotta end up in the same situation. You're gonna end up in the same place. So you guys can have the same goal, but it's different paths. Once you determine and create your purpose, you may even find multiple roads to take to that same spot. Happiness is a mind state. You can find it while I'm on stage and when I'm nose to nose with my niece. And those are the stories worth living, worth telling, and worth remembering, because each of those opportunities rejuvenates our smile. A rejuvenated smile is a beautiful thing. A rejuvenated smile is a beautiful thing. Find your reason to smile. Find your reason to, even on the stressful days, because every single person in this world have stressful days. If you can find a way at the end of that day to smile and be like, you know what, I'm cool, I'm good, that's when you live in life. That's when life is actually being lived, and not life is being, I don't want to say live. Life is being somewhat enjoyed rather than lived. You know what I mean? Because everyone is living life. Like if you just sitting on the couch all day every day, you're still living your life. But to actually live your life and enjoy it and make the best out of it is different. So those rejuvenated smiles, when I said that happiness is fleeting, you may be happy for a season, you may have a down season, but from those down seasons and you start smiling again, you start seeing the light, those rejuvenated smiles are it. You gotta have without the lows, you can't have the highs. Without the highs, you can't have the lows. There has to be something to compare it to. So appreciate both. Appreciate both. Of course, you're gonna appreciate the highs more than the lows, but sometimes when you're in the highs, you're not even realizing that you're in the high until you're in the low. You ever been sick and was like, damn, I remember when I could breathe good. I remember when I wasn't sneezing all day. Like I remember when I was able to get up and go to work. And of course, you're not sick for too long. You're sick for like 2-3 days. But while you're not sick, like right now, when you're just living life, you're not appreciating it as much. But you're harping on it when you're in a low. So you gotta appreciate life at all times, not just appreciating the good when you're currently in the bad. If that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. He goes on to say, I don't write music to enjoy my passion. I just have to write. It has to be a two-liner, a paragraph, a full essay, or even a book. Sometimes I don't even have to write, as I find the same joy in reading the writings of awesome other writers. I have realized on my journey that I love creativity. So now any path that bridges me closer to creativity is a path I'm open to. This is one of the reasons why I chose this book to share with you guys, because I I fully enjoy creativity. A creative mind to me is better than anything. It's like the most beautiful thing in the world. And if you go down on my channel, you see that I used to do a podcast with just a bunch of creative people, and I just love creativity. I love the process of creativity. I love to see when you're creating things. That's the epitome of how your mind works. So I just like being around creative people and seeing how their mind works, seeing how they create, seeing how they take nothing and turn it into something. That's something I enjoy. He goes on to say the last part is simplify your life, simplify your loves, and explore all the routes that take you there. That's what's going to make for an awesome story. Don't blind yourself by the expectations of others. It's not their story to write. Yeah, simplify your loves and explore all the routes it takes to get there. It's so fire. So fire. That's beautiful. Simplify the things that you love. Don't make it so broad. Don't make it so grand. Just the little things about it, like the little things. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. And find ways to always have that joy in your life. Find ways to always have that joy in your life, even a little bit. Even a little bit. So just a quick little episode 52. Real quick, real in, real out. And I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day. I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna just rock out. I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the day, to be honest. I'm gonna really just chill for the rest of the day. It's been a day. It's been some time. I got it right here. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know the quote. Y'all can say it with me. Y'all can, if somebody write the quote in the comments. Write the quote in the comments, and I'm gonna pin it. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Write the quote in the comments. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. It is the bitter potion by which the physician within you heals your sick self. Therefore, trust the physician and drink his remedy in silence and tranquility. Sometimes I change up that last part. Sometimes I say peace and tranquility, but the quote is officially silence and tranquility. Also, I got a message for one of my sisters if she ever sees this. She had texted me today, right? And we had talked on the phone like maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. But the last text I sent her was like, "You're," which is a New York thing. "You're, anyway, but she texted me and she was like, "Oh, hi, what's going on? Da 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 da, whatever the case may be." And I said, "Girl, that was a whole month ago." And she put me in my place. She was like, "Well, I talked to you on the phone, like, oh, da 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 da." I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. How you doing?" So if you ever see this, I apologize. You got it, sis. That's my blood sister too, man. Anyway, that was episode 52. Hope y'all learned something about yourselves. I hope y'all not letting anybody control your lives or write your story. because that's not conducive. You're gonna tell the best version of your story. I promise you. I promise you can tell the best version of your story. So create it. Create your own story. Write your own story. Create your own path. Live your own path. Enjoy the journey as you're on that path, and find different ways to get to the end. Have a plan A. Have a plan B. Have an overall plan, and just be open to it changing. Be open to new information that changes your mind about something. Be open to the fact that your goal today might not be your goal tomorrow. You could get information tomorrow that changes your whole perspective on life, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. As long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're finding a reason to smile, you're not, and the negatives aren't outweighing the positives. When you are the light, you cast no shadows. Remember that. When you are the light, you cast no shadows. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm going to, I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope y'all learned something about yourselves today. I sure did. I enjoyed this episode. It was quick, nice, easy, simple, and I look good. All right, y'all. Peace.